Clear on my side.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait a second anyways because I gotta hit this little button. There we go. Okay.
Clear. Still clear.
So I'll tell you, well, you'll know when I hit it. It's first, second, and here's the bottle.
It wasn't crazy enough already.
Yeah. I tell you, man. I could have gone, but you know, safety first. It really bangs in that second gear, huh? Your belt isn't on, you monkey. That's priority number 1 next time.
Oh,
Who cares? I mean, not who cares. What's up, everyone? So today is kind of a big day. I'd say it's the day before a big day. So, finally pulled the trigger, finally found the right deal. And I did something fantastic. We're in business. We got a nitrous bottle. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but yeah, it's full. So we are finally going to be in business with the supercharged nitrous Crown Vic. We can finally see what this car can actually do on a full rip with its full potential. Now here's a couple of caveats. We can install it, we can set it up, we can hit the purge valve, you know, do all that fun stuff. Now the only issue is that we actually can't yet hit it on nitrous, and there's one reason why. The car has a check engine light for a lean bank 2, so it's got like a vacuum leak, and I already have an appointment set up for Monday, which in this case is tomorrow. I hope there's not too much wind. I have an appointment for tomorrow to go to the shop, and we can actually get it back the day after that. Fully prepped, fully ready to go. No more check engine light.
The next day.
The light is bright as hell. I'm gonna have to find a way to just get that much light. Alright, I'm gonna hit it with some nitrous just to see what the deal is for the first time, you know? I am super nervous. I don't know why, I just am. But alright, here we go. The bottle is open and pressurized. I'm gonna hit the little purge. Here goes the purge. There it goes. Alright. Oh shit, I'm so nervous. Let me get this out of my way. The car's been warmed up. I've been driving it for the last 20 minutes, just doing some errands. Alright, now I'm gonna manually shift from first to second. Once in second, I'll kick on the switch, which automatically kicks in nitrous. I wish it was a button so I can hit the button at high RPMs, but it's just not possible here. Here we go. I'm gonna roll in. Oh yeah, that's wild. Oh man. It didn't seem like a super big hit, which is good. I'm hoping it's like a 75 shot. And that's my hope. Everything smells fine. I let off. I'm gonna call it nervous, scared, you know, all the usual fun stuff. This is my first nitrous car, you know, so I'm really trying not to blow it up. But I flipped the switch on and I felt it, I heard it. I mean, I'm sure you guys can see in the RPMs and speed, so all that changed too. I'm gonna bust a Yui. Okay, so a little purge. Looks good. There's a car behind me. So yeah, I'm gonna gun it in first. When it shifts into second, I'll turn on the switch. The switch then activates on its own at whatever RPM it thinks it needs to. So I think it's like 3,000. So we'll verify that. But anyways, let me make sure I'm in first by coming to a stop. Here we go. That wasn't first. That's first. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, it's a game changer. That's hilarious. Let me purge it now that it's sealed, it'll drain. Wild, okay. So, yeah, I mean, obviously it works, right? Holy hell, I was so nervous because, like I mentioned, you know, you hear all the horror stories. But yeah, when I flipped the switch, which you can probably hear on video, as soon as I flip the switch, you hear the RPMs bounce up. I mean, the car starts to move, which, yeah, I mean, it feels great. I couldn't tell you if it's a huge shot or not. I'm gonna guess it's like a 75 shot, maybe even, it might even be a little less than that. It felt pretty conservative, but you can definitely feel it. The car wakes up, the tires, you can feel them, you can feel the little extra speed. I wouldn't say the tires broke loose, but you feel woo-wee. So yeah, it totally works. I'm ecstatic, man. We'll do a dyno day and find out the actual numbers pretty soon. So we're gonna do a few nitrous pulls today, just for fun. But overnight the bottle got ice cold. And so my only solution to warm it up without throwing it in the oven is a good old hair dryer, man. You do what you gotta do to get the right temperature and PSI on these things. It's ice cold, so I know you want to be around 94 degrees, so I'm just gonna warm it. It's gonna probably take a while. I'm just gonna warm it enough to feel like body temp, because that'll get me close enough, give or take, you know? But here we go.
Clear on my side.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait a second anyways, because I gotta hit this little button. There we go. Okay.
Clear. Still clear.
So I'll tell you, well, you'll know when I hit it. It's first, second, and here's the bottle.
It wasn't crazy enough already.
Yeah. And I've never really hit it more than like 1 or 2 seconds. Did you hear the intake roar change? The intake roar gets deeper. And
I couldn't say I heard it. I felt it. It was just the overwhelming whine of the
supercharger. Yeah. We'll go back this other way and try again.
Alright.
I spoke to the guy that built the car, which once again, he keeps guessing stuff correctly, so I'm assuming it was him, you know?
Sure. There aren't too many with Mustang rims and
That
everything
are
else.
black. Yeah. I was thinking black supercharged Crown Vics in Texas. There may be one other, and he's in New Mexico. You know what I mean? So it's like
That's a maybe.
it's got to be this. But yeah, he's like, no, the rings are gapped for nitrous, so you'll be fine. But I'm like, ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of trust in a guy with no paperwork. I'll wait for these cars.
Yeah, you should have not waited for them.
Okay, I can still go. There's nobody there. Ready? This is first gear. Second.
Too many other guys actually.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that face. So I hit the switch and nothing happened. And I could tell, obviously, driving the car, because you can feel that nothing happened. So this is me thinking about what it could be, seeing if maybe the computer got in between the switch activating the nitrous or not. Because yeah, I did have a flashing dash light, but as for the transmission, it detected a soft shift between 2 and 3. It does that a couple different times, it's not a big deal. But yeah, that's me trying to figure it all out. We end up making a U-turn, hitting it again up the other direction after power cycling the car, and still no dice. What's interesting is that there was still full pressure and charge in the line from the nitrous, because I ended up turning off the bottle a little bit later and hitting the purge, and yeah, it still had a lot of pressure. So being that the car is old and the nitrous is from a couple of years ago, the nitrous is new, but I mean the lines, you know, the hardware. I'm gonna have to go through it all and double check the switches, double check the diagrams of the solenoids and see where my fault is. just another piece to the pie, another piece to the puzzle of being able to get this thing to work consistently. But hey, we made some nitrous hits. It's proven to work. It was doing great, so we're moving in the right direction. But yeah, I think another couple of days to be able to have a fully functioning, consistent nitrous system and be able to do, you know, hits on the road, do a little couple of races, all that good stuff. Making progress, baby. Every day a little closer. Down there, turned off. It's a little cylinder on that, so I can replace $100.
Break your windshielder.
I know. I've thought about that. It's gonna be cold.
Okay, after this white car, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna let it shift on its own. I'm just gonna roll, so I hit first for sure. I'm gonna hold first.
Oh, this guy's gonna jump.
Yeah. I'll floor it and see if it downshifts, and then we can do that. Ready? Good. High RPMs. Nothing. Interesting.
Is it still flashing the caution?
It's not. But I know the bottle's on, but it just refused to actually hit it. Let me, ready, tidy that.
Don't you have to, well, do you have to floor it for it to hit it?
Well, maybe it would default it back to where it can decide. Remember I was telling you it was a switch, so maybe it's thinking, but we'll go to the light.
Remember you have that little micro
toggle
switch.
Yeah, exactly.
So if it doesn't, just floor it all the way, see if that pulls
kicks it back in.
Yeah.
Maybe the micro switch was stuck and now it's back to released.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna go tape it so I can just use the switch. I have thought about the potential of cracking the window, but if it's a small enough, like
blow it away a little.
Yeah, bend it up.
Hitting the window.
Because
the window's really nice. It doesn't seem
not a chip on it. Yeah. So I'll let it shift in a second. I'll turn this on and I'll leave it on and see what it does.
All right.
Don't go Hyundai. Yeah, see, it's thinking switch is on. Nothing. Interesting. Well, that means let's turn this bottle off. It is now... But it's still purging, so the nitrous is there. Yeah. I'll leave some on the line just so I can give the windshield a chance to heat back up. It's all kind of cold anyways.
It is colder there.
You can feel it?
Yeah, right there.
That's funny.
Much.
So on a summer day, if I hop in and the windshield's 110, I could definitely have a problem.
That's what still looks a little...
Yeah, you can see the discoloration. So I'll let it...
Real pretty windshield.
It leaks out slowly anyways, because that solenoid that purges is like... I'm sure that the rubber inside's just gotten old. So if when I park, you hear it go... A little bit more work, a little bit more maintenance, and we'll be in business. I'll swing back home, so don't miss that.
It's funny, you could only use it like for a couple of seconds. It's just the beast.
Yeah. I'm glad we at least got that little 2-second hit, which was nothing but funny, man.
It was plenty.
Yeah.
It's already crazy.
See how it doesn't know which gear to take. Yeah, it's definitely foot to the floor, so that... We'll have to go through everything like you mentioned. I prefer this to be an on-off button. I don't want the computer involved. I don't want, you know?
Right. So it's just...
Me pushing the button, I know when not to blow it up.
You can do that.
Yeah.
That should be the easier thing to do.
Yeah.
When that's switched to the solenoid.
Done.
With nothing else.
Yeah, no computer. Because I was always concerned, I was hitting it a couple days ago, but I was concerned that I left it off until I got out of first gear. Then I'll turn it on, because I don't want to rip it in first gear. It's going to be pointless, and that's going to be like, yeah. For sure. Imagine that gear shift. Supercharged nitrous, throw second. The transmission is going
to get squirrely.
Yeah.
If the trend
holds
up. Yeah.
I might just get a flashing light.
This is a sweet car, for sure.
I'm going to dump the rest of whatever's in the line. There it goes.
So it did have the pressure.
Yeah, that's very strange, huh? That switch might just be dying. Because that's why this was doing something funny, so the switch could just be... Everything's old. It's funny, with the computer, it shifted super early. Do you feel that?
Which is good.
Yeah, true, but...
Super early,
well, like 4,000.
What is that? Because it's so much torque that you don't really have to get out on the RPMs.
That's true. And I have seen that they're not super high horsepower, but they are good torque. Almost any...
Crazy torque.
Yeah, it's a 289, so it's pretty cool.
No, it can't be a 289.
It's a 4.6 liter. It's a 289. Okay, a 5 liter is a 302. Crazy, huh?
289 was the ugliest engine I ever saw. Looked like an engine with a girdle.
Yeah.
And the little.
They brought it back. I got bad news. It's right here.
So, 4.8.
4.6?
Oh.
Yeah. It's a baby motor for American, but I mean, I guess it hit the job.